Hi guys. So I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I don't know if any of you can get on anyways. Um, but my kids are gone for the night. So my kids are gone for the night. I aimed to sleep in this morning, which I did. I mean, granted, I was up since like 7 and just kept rolling over, but I only got out of bed at like 9 o'clock. I haven't even had like half my morning coffee yet. And yeah, so I am going to give you, we're going to talk a little bit about reality of a kickstart and where that's actually going to take you. We'll go through how to use the beverages, okay? And we're going to work out the 5 moves together. We won't do the full 25 minutes together because I think that we can go through them once together and then you can do them on your own after. And yeah, and then we'll talk about exercise, okay? So, let's talk about reality here. I know that I talked about it in the other video about the restart not being something consistent. It's not a lifestyle. The restart is not something you're going to do consistently for the next 2 months, okay? It's just not. It's not sustainable. It's not healthy. So, it's healthy for like 3 days, it's healthy for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks you could do it. I wouldn't push it past 3 weeks. It's not sustainable. And I've had this conversation with a few of you, so I feel like we need to dive back in and touch on that again. So yes, you can lose 1 pound a day for 3 days. You could lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks. That's sustainable. That's losing water weight. That's losing the salt. That's changing your habits. That's getting active and surprising your body. But after that, you need to do something different, okay? And we're not going to deprive your body. So can you lose 1 pound a day for an entire month? No, no way. No. I mean, I'm sure you could, but it wouldn't be healthy, okay? It wouldn't be good for you. I'm sure you would end up stressed and low energy and just deprived all around, okay? And then nobody's happy. So yes, you can do it 2 weeks at a time. And I do have a surprise for you at the end and an invite to keep that going for you, a special invite to do this with me for a full 2 weeks with check-ins starting next Monday, okay? But we'll talk about that later and we'll get to the good stuff that you need for the next 3 days. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're hitting those beverages that I gave you. So I posted them because you were asking for the recipes and that's totally cool. I know we all like to be prepared. So you have those beverages, you have the morning shot. I want you to drink it as soon as you wake up, okay? My routine goes morning shot, coffee, and then breakfast or whatever else, okay? And I actually drink the morning shot every morning. I've been doing it for probably like over a year, okay? Pretty well every morning unless I forget or something, but it's pretty routine for me. These beverages, you can do that. So detox water, drink it whenever you want. You don't have to drink it, you can. It's something to kind of to help push you in the benefits that we're going to talk about in a second, but it's not something that you have to drink all day long. I actually think that the best recommendation would be to drink like 2 glasses of detox water in a day, and other than that, you're filling your water goal with water, just pure water, okay? And then your night tea. Your night tea should help you to relax. It should signify to your body that you're going to bed, that you're going to keep detoxing through the night. By doing these beverages, you're giving your body a break from heavier foods. Okay, you're rebuilding your metabolism. You're rebuilding your blood sugar. For a lot of us, I think we eat more sugar than we realize just in other foods and even juices and that. So you're rebuilding that metabolism, you're rebuilding your blood sugar, you're rebalancing your blood sugar, okay? For us and our purpose, you're cleansing and detoxifying by using nutrient-dense water, okay? So the ingredients that I've put into your water are filled with nutrients for a reason. They are filled with nutrients to give your body the energy and the vitamins that it needs to go through the day with energy, okay? To get to those workouts, to help you stay hydrated and to rehydrate, because what I find in working with a lot of moms is we're not drinking enough water. And I know sometimes we hear, yeah, okay, I'm supposed to drink all this water, but it's so easy to lose track of it when you get halfway through the day and you think, oh, I've had 2 coffees and a glass of whatever and I haven't had any water, okay? So you have to take a step back there and drink your water. and those power foods, those superfoods that we're putting into your meals, and just simple swaps like that, part of that goes into with the water too. So it's that same idea of ginger and mint and lemon and all of these things, and apple cider vinegar. They're all good for cleansing, okay? They're good for that nutrient dense, giving you power, giving you energy, restarting your metabolism. And another thing with the beverages, if we think about when I talked in the last video about burning more calories than you're taking in, okay? If you look at these beverages, you're getting a full belly. Honestly, the apple cider vinegar and water in the morning, your morning shot, is not a lot of volume, but you will find that you're not hungry as early in the morning, okay? If your routine is to eat breakfast, go ahead and still eat breakfast, but you're going to find you're not as hungry, okay? And it's for a reason. That's because you're filling your body with nutrients, okay? It's not because you're filling your body with water. You're giving your body nutrients to help sustain you and start you going without needing to eat a big plate of food. So you're going to find, if you're drinking the detox waters and you're drinking the night tea, you might find you're not snacking at night. You might not be snacking as much because your belly is full, and your energy is going to stay high because you're still getting those nutrients from the beverages, okay? So in aiding with digestion and the weight loss over the next 3 days, I highly recommend that you stay away from processed foods, okay? And even so, staying away or staying low on grains. So I know we talked about different diets, and we can talk about this another time, but like, some people thrive on carbs and on grains. I don't like to say carbs because actually fruit is full of carbohydrates, and I don't want you to be afraid of fruit, okay? But I'm talking about like breads and tortilla and rice and potatoes and all of those things that are very good for us, okay? That our bodies need. But when you are detoxing, to push this an extra little bit, it's only 3 days. I think that in those 3 days, you can go with only like 1 serving of that in a day, or maybe you do one of those 3 days without any at all, okay? For me personally, I like to do like once a week, I go carb free and I don't eat any grains at all, and I find that the digestion for me is much, much better, okay? So it's just something to think about if you want to do that. When we do it for a full 2 weeks, we dive a lot more into that and how to kind of space out those types of days. Okay, so that's pretty well beverages. If you guys have questions on beverages, you can type them in and I'll answer as we go. If you have questions later, you can post them in the group and I'll see them there and can answer that. But we're gonna keep talking about them all through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday anyways, okay? So when thinking about exercise, we're going all the way back to that, that idea of burning more calories than you're taking in. I've said it before and I will say it again, you already burn a ton of calories. You are active all day long anyways, and I want you to stay that way, okay? So over Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I want you, and I said you're gonna see it on your check-in, that bonus of cardio. I want you to help to kickstart by getting active with your kids, by adding in that cardio. And even if it's not with your kids, I mean, if you go out for a walk by yourself, that's fine too. I just say it with your kids because I think it's a little bit more manageable for some of us, but you can also help to that kickstart and help this next 3 days by getting out and getting active and adding it in. So I'm going to give you workout, 5 moves, and I'm going to ask you to do them all 3 days. Okay, so yes, it's 3 days in a row, which is not typically what you would be doing. If you were on a more consistent, long-term thing, you would be spreading them out through the week. But you're going to do the same workout 3 times, and on top of that, if you can add in some cardio, then that's a bonus, okay? So the workouts that I'm giving you, the moves that I'm giving you are all total body. They are all whole body. They are up and standing because your legs will burn the most calories. Your legs are your biggest muscles, so we're going to use them. They are going to burn fat by having your heart rate up, getting you sweating a little bit, and you should be doing them one after the other, okay? So we're going to go through it only once. What you will do when you're doing the workout is you're going to do 10 reps of each move, okay, which we will do now, and then you're going to repeat the 5 moves for 25 minutes, okay? like 20, 25 minutes. So let's say you check the time before you get started. You're going to do move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each 10 times, and then you're going to go through and do them for 25 minutes, okay? So we're going to do all of the 5 moves now. I don't know if you're going to follow along with me or not, but if not, you can always look back and see, or you can watch from the comfort of your Saturday morning. But we're going to do all 5, okay? I will do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then we would pretend that you do it again and again and again for the whole 25 minutes, okay? So your first move is a squat curl to press. I don't know if I should be telling you this actually, but I had minor surgery at the beginning of December. So I had a minor surgery there, and I was told not to exercise. So I actually am only just getting back into exercise from that. So what you're seeing here is actually like, I was only allowed to do light cardio as of like, it was like 3 weeks after. So like December 20th or so, right before Christmas, I was allowed to do cardio, and I was like, yes, okay. And then as of this week, I'm allowed to lift weights. So I haven't been lifting any weight. And that's a good thing for you to note when we are, when we're doing these moves. You might want to lift weights, you might not, and that's okay. So I'm going to lift weights for the squat curl press. You might want to lift weights for like the first 2 moves and then put it down, and then, or you might use it for a little bit and then put it down, okay? So I am going to choose some weights for this one. We're going to do a squat curl press, okay? So we're going to hold a weight on each side. Alternatively, you can hold 1 weight, or you can hold no weights, okay? We're going to plant your feet hip width apart. You're going to squat, so we're going down. You're going to curl, and then you're going to press. Okay, exactly what it sounds like. So that was 1. We're going back down. So let's go 2. Okay, and as I said, you can, that's 3, you can put down the weights whenever you want. So that's 4. You're ensuring that when you go down, you're pressing your ass to grass, okay? You're pressing your bum down. You're curling up tall and tall. So we're staying tall, staying straight. And I've lost count. I think I'm around 7. So we're gonna go 3 more. 8. We're gonna go 9. And you're doing 10 of each move. So we're repeating. And this is where I'm saying it is a full body, because you're using your arms, you're using your core to keep you stable, and you're using your legs, okay? We're using all of that to build you up. Second move. And I'm going to post a list of these like as soon as I'm done on here, okay? I have a little image for you that you can screenshot or save and then look back to, and it'll have all of that instruction for you. Second one, a lot of you will already know if you've been working with me for a little while, is elbow to knee. So you are in a sumo squat. So your toes are pointing outward a little bit, your knees are out, you're nice and wide. You're going to squat down, hands behind your head, and we're going back and forth for 10, but I want you to count 1, okay? So if we start at 1, we're going 1. And as far as you can, we're going down as far as you can. If you have to lift up, that's okay. That's 5, I think, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Okay, so this too, you're using your legs to hold you there. You're using your core. You're going to feel it in your obliques. Your arms are steady. All of this we're using, okay? Next. Number 3 is surrenders. So again, if you've been doing it with me for a while, then you know what these are. You can lift 2 weights, same as in the squat curl press. You can lift 1 weight. You don't have to lift a weight. If you're just getting started, I would say not 2. Or you can put them down as we go, which I'll show you, okay? So you are going to start by standing. We're going down for 10. So we're going to go 5 leading with one side and 5 leading with the other, okay? We're going down to your knee. So if I just show you 1, we're going down, down, up, up, okay? If you're holding 2 weights, you can hold them here. You can hold 1 weight here. So, ready? We're going down for 1, 1, up, up, down for 2, 2, up, up. In all of these, you want to breathe, okay? If you remind yourself, that's 5, so I'm gonna switch, okay? If you remind yourself to breathe in through your nose and then breathe it out. If you remind yourself to push all your air out, just to push it out, then you have no choice but to take it in. And I believe that was 10, okay? Those are your first 2 moves. So if we talk about breathing for a second, if you remind yourself to go, to blow it out, then you have no choice but to take it in. Your body needs more air, okay? So just remind yourself always to be pushing that air out, okay? Wood chops, you're going to also use, you can use no weights if you want. You're going to use either no weights, we're going down on, so plant your feet like a squat. Again, your legs are just slightly larger than your hips. You're going to squat down on one side, and then we're chopping to the other. So you're turning in your waist. You're going to let your toe turn, and you're reaching up high, okay? So if I use only one weight, we'll go with this one again. You're going to do 5 going one way, 5 going the other way. So we're going to do 1. So you're going down over one knee and turn to the opposite side. Down over one knee, turn to the opposite side. So we've got 2 more, that's 4 and 5. Good, now we're gonna go the other way. So we're going down on the other knee and turn to the opposite side. Nice long leg, tall back, arms are out. 2, remember to breathe the air out. 3, 4, and 5. We've only got 1 move left. So, and last one, I'm going to show you without, yeah, you don't have to lose weight, but you can. We're going to go side lunge, squat, side lunge. So you're going side lunge, squat together, that's 1, and side lunge, squat together would be 2. Okay, so let's do all of them together. I'm gonna do them this way. So you're going 1, and 2, squat together. So when you throw your foot out, you want to bend onto that knee. Tall back, okay? So that's 6, I think. 7, squatting down. 8, 9, as always, if you wanted to, you could put the weight down to finish, okay? So, that's your 5 moves. We did 10 of each, okay? So for your purpose, when you do these Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going to go back. Right now, you can like drink a bit of water, take like a minute rest or 30 seconds, whatever you feel like you need, and then go back and do them again, okay? Until your 25 minutes is up. So you might do them 2 times through, you might do them 3 times through, that's fine, whatever you can get to. And you might see that the difference between Monday and Wednesday is big. You might see that on Wednesday you're doing more rounds, okay? Okay, I need to breathe for a second. So when we think about that, these exercises for you, I said, are going to burn a lot of calories. Like, I'm sweating a little bit from doing them. If we keep doing them for that 25 minutes, you will feel that you sweat a little bit more and more and more, okay? They work your whole body. You should feel it in your core, so a lot in your shoulders, and a lot in your legs, okay? Moving on from that, so that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You are totally set up for those 3 days. You have your beverage list, you have power foods that you can add in, you have these workout now, you have the moves, you can refer back to them. I'm going to give you the image in case you just remember them and want to do it that way. You have it all, okay? Now you need to tell yourself that you can do it. Now you need to say, okay, yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going hard. I'm going to drink all of my water. I'm going to get these workouts done. Start to think where you can fit that in, okay? And then my special invite for you is to do this or a similar version to this for a full 2 weeks, okay? Like your goal of being here is not just to lose 3 pounds, right? Or 2 pounds. Your goal is not just to do 3 days and then you're done. I know it's not, it can't be. It can't be because you wouldn't be here if it was only that small of like, oh, I want energy for 3 days. Like, what? Okay. In my full restart, and I'm talking 2 weeks, we would do 3 tricks. So yes, you have the same beverages, but we go more in depth on how to drink water, when to drink water, how much to be drinking. We go through all of that, and we go through 3 different workouts. So what I've done for the workout that you just saw and what you're going to do for this restart is I pulled out a few of the different moves, okay? But when we do a full 2 weeks, you have 3 different workouts to follow, and you're doing, you're cycling through them over the 2 weeks. So you would be doing your workout at least 3 times in a week. So you would get 3 workouts in a week, and then you would repeat those 3 workouts for the next week, okay? On top of that, I talk about cardio. So we talk about how to get cardio in, which kind of cardio is going to work best for you, and that kind of thing. So we touch on cardio. If you have the cardio bundle right now, that's totally different. That's a more focused thing. So that's good. If you have that, do it with the 3 days. Okay? Do that in with the 3 days, and then do it all the time. Just keep going. So then your 2 weeks would be to generate a faster weight loss, okay, to give momentum, to give energy, and to give you a kickstart in your longer term goals. That's what that's meant to be, okay? So this 3 days would give you momentum for the 2 weeks, realistically, and then that 2 weeks, we take it, we use the momentum there, we build it up, and then we kickstart it into a long-term consistent plan, okay? A consistent effort for larger goals. So you have the 3 effective workouts, the beverages, and then on top of that, the third trick in that 2 weeks is the simple nutrition. So that's talking about those power foods and where to use them, how you can swap them in and out of things. It talks about portion. All of these are emailed to you via audio lessons, okay? They're audio lessons, and then some of them have worksheets to go along with them to actually make you think about it, okay? Because if you see, like, I can give you all the information I want in one video, okay? I can give you a ton of information here, but for you to actually remember it and to practice it, it needs to be, you need to actually think about it and write it down, or think about it and process through it, or to have somebody to hold you accountable for that, okay? And that's where, when we talk about these things, like in the audio lessons, they're shorter, they're more focused, it gives you something to focus on. You jot down the notes after, you know that you can go and take it and practice it, and then your next audio lesson comes and you say, okay, yeah, I'm boosting it again. I'm listening and I'm going to write it down, and I do it. And that's the way that works. So, nitty gritty, if we talk about this program, this restart, this pushes you into it, okay? I guarantee you it is a kickstart toward where you want to be. It is a kickstart toward that sexy mom bod. It is a kickstart toward, like, it's everything I've put into one pretty little bow package for you, if you want to put it that way, to really actually hit real bigger goals for weight loss, and to hit real generate a real metabolism boosting and actually balance your blood sugar for the long term, and all of these things that go into it. So right now, I am inviting you to do it with me for a 2-week period where I would actually check in with you daily, okay? So like you're going to see on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm checking in on you daily. You have a spot to be held accountable. You have people to do it with. This is what I'm saying. If you get in before January 14th, we will do it together for a full 2 weeks. We will do it together with videos like this and check-ins every single day to make sure that you're actually doing the job, okay? As a bonus on top of that, before January 14th, I will give you my full simple nutrition guide, which is a PDF and an audio lesson to go with how to break down those portions and how to help your family do that as well. And I will give you a core killer workout. So you'll have the 3 workouts plus a core killer to go along with that. So, because we all know we want to tighten up in here, right? After those babies, we just tighten it up and it is totally possible. All of this before January 14th is $97. Okay, I'm being like totally transparent with you because I want you to be able to think about where you're going after the 3 days. So as we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I want you to think about, okay, is this something that I can take and do for 2 weeks? Is this something that I'm going to use later on? Can I build on this? And I know that you can. Okay, like for me, there's no question of a doubt. You can build on it because I've made it manageable for you. This is like the very clear step as to where you should be going and following to get to your goals. Okay. So after January 14th, we wouldn't be doing it together. So it's going to go up to $197, which is the normal price that I've charged for it. And that's where like, because you're doing the 3 days with me, I really want to see you take it for a full 2 weeks. I want to see you succeed. I want to see that little bit of movement right now that's going to propel you into a lot more as you go along, okay? Because I want a healthy tribe of moms who embrace life and just like take your kids in and take in all the joys and can turn all that chaos, right, into something beautiful. Who can turn it all into that. And I want a tribe of moms who's like confident to do to walk around in lingerie in their own home, or like confident enough to do that. Okay? And what that has to do with your physical is way less than what you think it is. Okay? The physical has something to do with it, yes, but the real transformation comes from you seeing yourself in a whole new light. That's what it comes from, okay? Anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent here, but just to say all of that, I hope that you have an amazing Saturday. Definitely go back and look through the workout moves so that you know what you're doing, but I will post a reference image in the group for you to use day to day, okay? So have a great weekend, and I will see everybody soon.